Yeah. And how wide is that?
Was that 2 inches?
As wide
Yep.
as we want it to be.
Huh?
As wide as we want it to be.
Well, not really, because I can go up to 2 inches, but then,
You gotta shorten the sleeve.
no. Yeah, that's where I'm headed, but then my hand starts to go wider. Like my waistband, I can only get away with 2 inches on a straight cuff or band, and then the shape starts to change. It goes wider. And so I have to go to a shaped cuff. What is a straight cuff? You don't know? That's
The one
my.
in there.
Okay, we said it's 2 inches wide. Okay,
Is it not the
beyond that.
same, is it not the same as the cuff we're handing in today? Or the
Kind of,
same-
sort of it is, yeah. How about that? And is it not the same as the waistbands you've done
Yeah.
in the past? What is it?
And it's
Watch me.
13, isn't it 13 by?
Nah, it was last week's, because that one sat up here.
Oh.
I do standard size 10 and size 10 cuff. I do 10 inches. All in 10 inches. So here's the breakdown. Maybe this starts here. Here's how I do it. And again, I make this into a block. No guess, no muss, no fuss. Every time I do a shirt, I just use that same cuff.
Just the cuff though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't change. So how wide are we making the cuff? 2 inches? Sure. So what does that represent? I gotta fold it over. And another 2 inches. And I said it's 10 inches all in. For size 10.
Is there much size difference for when it comes to this area on body size?
Interesting question. Yes. Do we gain weight on our wrists
Not really.
this at the same rate that we do at other parts of our body? So now it's time to start noticing and tracking these things, okay? So shoulders, how do they keep growing as people gain weight?
No,
No.
because it's bone.
It's bone. This is bone. Your ankles, so you'll you'll gain weight, but these wrists will remain the same. Okay,
So
around the
it
bone.
should be, so it's 10 inches, sort of universal size for the most part.
It's about a 1/4 inch grade per side, just to be annoying. Just to be annoying. So here's my 10 inches. I'll find the center.
Can
But
I-
is it really my center? What does this include? I'm gonna give it a gray line this way, and I like to do both. And I do them for skirts, for everybody. Same thing. This way and that way. So, let's see what the actual size 10 person's wrist measures. Is it 10 inches?
9, 8, like 6.
Yeah, 6 or 7. I call mine 7. And you know how fussy people are about their cuffs? They're so fussy. They made me take the whole thing off once in the past for 1/4 inch. For 1/4 inch. They're so fussy. Some people like the watch to hang down. Some people like the watch to stay right there. Some people like the cuff to cover this or not to cover. They're so fussy about this. I guess it's a sensitive area and it's finicky. So my wrist is a 6. So I call it a 7. Okay, I give myself what? What is that? If you didn't tell me here what all of this was. Ease. All of this is to help alleviate the stress that the arm puts on the sleeve. And we do that by lengthening and by adding ease, some extra room, okay? So I'm calling it 7. A cuff, however, can't just be meeting like this. Come around and meet like this. Where's the button gonna go? I need a button extension, correct? So I'm gonna do 1 inch. So now does this come around? Let's trim it. And meet here. Is that it? No, it meets here. So am I good there? I think I'm good. What about seam allowance on this side?
It's 3/8 for all of it around, isn't it?
So what do I have so far? I did 1 inch, so now I have 8. Oh no, I have 9 for my cuff. It's supposed to be really easy. It doesn't look
No,
like your
just-
faces
no, no,
are
no,
very
I
inches.
just-
Just make it 10 inches. And that's all in, meaning seam allowances, button extensions, everybody in. That's my basic size 10. And what's this width? I did 2 2s, 4, and 3/8, 1/2 inch. It's only a fraction, okay? So it should be right to here at 5 inches.
So you're adding half an inch?
That's inches, no?
So you're adding half an inch?
Here's how this puppy goes. So this one comes under here. You can actually cut this because it'll actually be cut. Right? When we sew it. Of course, there's no pin. So let's turn in the seam allowance. Yeah. It's 1/2 inch, whatever.
So you forgot to do that.
Yeah, I'll do this one. It's okay. I'll move the inch first, after. So I'll go from here and put my inch. Oh, it's close enough. Okay, so this goes. I need pins, people. Somebody, they've taken my pins. Every semester I ask for pins. All along the semester, the pins are gone. Oh, here's a couple. One.
What was the one?
There's 3 in here.
1
And
inch
one
with
there.
the spun.
So here's how this goes. Let's play it out. Can I put the cuff on before I sew the side seams? Aha, somebody's done it. Found out that that doesn't work. Because the opening doesn't go to the side seam. It goes somewhere else. Okay. There's my sleevey. Thank you, I'm gonna need that in a minute. That's the one with the extension. And where do the extensions go? Are they overlaps or underlaps?
Under.
I think this should be underlaps. That applies, now it makes more sense. I mean, we reinforce what we talked about in waistbands, which is, I just did what I said to do. But now this reinforces, this explains where those underlaps should live, and they should be underlaps and not overlaps. We don't like to have this step, the jagged, with nice fluid flowing lines, whether it's center back or other places, okay?
Is this a French cuff? Is it an 1 inch extension on both sides?
French cuff?
Yeah.
That's another thing. It can be shaped. Yeah, I could start with that. So here's my, oh, I'll make it nice. I got nothing else to do tonight. Rainy night. Poopy night. So play it out, people, when in doubt, okay? Fold the paper. That's the seam allowance. This guy goes here. This is gonna have a binding, a placket, something. That goes there. The pleats. Then I bring it to here, and I keep it smooth. Then if I have a little bit of ease, which I do, it goes over here.
So just to recap, you said which one did we sew first?
You have to sew the side seam.
Okay.
Placket first, then side seam. And this comes and lives like this. That's your man's shirt.
So
Do it, people. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense
How-
when you do it.
Question,
Yeah, ma'am.
how wide is the hem of the sleeve? compared
Exactly.
to-
That's a good question.
Compared to the cut?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you should measure that. Find out. What do you think, people? How wide is it? Anybody have any clues?
It's at least a couple of inches longer.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's
Are you
not
talking
go.
about the hem allowance of the sleeve itself?
Yeah. How wide is that sleeve at the where it meets the cuff here?
Isn't that half an inch?
How
wide?
wide is the sleeve?
Wasn't that a 10, no, that was 10 inches width.
What? Where did I extend from?
No, I mean,
Hello. I asked
so it's
you.
It's an extra 3 inches.
Yeah, but you need to ask my permission to enter this lab when I am teaching. So try it again, please. I'm getting fed up, people. You know the rules.